I don't know, say congratulations, commiserations or what, so can you describe it for us?
Yeah, I've got to be careful. I don't let the emotion of the last 8 minutes sort of ruin a fantastic run of form that we've had at home. And, I suppose the last 15 minutes, a kamikaze approach to us not defending, set pieces well enough, probably reflects the season, as a whole. We've been a kamikaze. It's been a mad season. Been a lot of turbulence, and we've really steadied the ship. And I'm not going to look too much into that last 10 minutes. They've thrown bodies on there. We've not dealt with it, and I'm disappointed we've not dealt with it. But it's I'm not going to let it upset and how I feel about this group of players and how I feel about my staff, because I've enjoyed becoming manager and being manager. And it's important I don't let my emotions run dry, because inside I'm hurting the way we've lost the goals, but there's so much positives that I'll be able to drag out come Sunday. I'd rather talk about our goals, which was stunning. Hallam up, epitomises what we're trying to do at the football club. And there were some excellent performances, so I can't get clouded with a mad 8 minutes. I can't, and I won't allow it to happen.
Well, I said that to Alan just before. I said it's crazy, really. You played so well. I don't him personally, but as a team, and yet you've gone away conceding 4.
It's not like us before this game.
No.
Before this game, we'd conceded 2 from set pieces, so we do a lot of work on it, defending and our own set pieces. So it's coming. It's almost. Like I said, it's just kamikaze what it's done, but there's a lot of positives. I'll draw the positives out of that performance. I look at Tom Sawers, Jonah at right back. I look at Hallam up front. Again, Platty had to go off injured, but his contribution to the game, set another goal up, and there's a lot of pleasing aspects to come out of that game. I thought Danny May was mercurial, and he tore him to pieces, whoever they put on against him. So I'll draw the good out of it, and I won't ignore the bad, but we'll have to work on the bad through the summer.
Well, I won't mention it again. I'll just say, can you believe, I'm just saying to Alan, that of those 4 goals, if you had them all up, the distance from the goal, you probably had pushed to get more than 20 odd yards, aren't you? The 4 tappings, basically. They're 4.
Their goals, they're in our box. They're first and second contact, something we really work on. Just eluded us. So listen, I'm a positive guy. I'll be definitely looking at what we did well in the match. The things that you don't do well, you assess it and you make sure you do better the next time, or you prepare a team to be better. We got Cam on too late, who defends well from set pieces, and the manager didn't even know that Holland's had a long throw. He just said, I've just found out he's got a long throw.
All right, they're doing a lot of work then.
Well, that's it. No, it just tells you that
have a go, lads.
It's something. Yeah, you've got to give them credit for really, and the manager credit for trying to change it up and throw stuff in the box. But we're trying to design a team to win football matches here, doing it the right way, and I'm going to stick to that principle.
How pleasing was it, Flickers, before the game? What was the aim to make sure the end of the season without a home defeat since November now? It's over half the season, which has got to be a lot of praise for that, hasn't it?
I think it's when they renamed it the JD. We've not been beaten while it's been the JD Stadium. I think that is the fact, and that is something that's outstanding considering the season that the doom and gloom when we first arrived here. We've lifted that, but it's as a manager and as a coaching staff to make sure that you remain unbeaten and that no one takes full points off you at home. That is something we can certainly build for the future, and teams won't have an easy time coming here, and then that's something you want to get your own fans buying into the belief that we're going to be successful next season, and you certainly need a good home form.
To score 4 goals, and to be fair, you were almost down to the bare bones, certainly up front, missing 2 before you started, then Platty going.
Yeah, I think with Platty coming off, it just threw us a little bit. Sawsey did well in that pocket, but we had to move too many components around the pitch today, and it weakened us in certain areas. But I'll look at that. I'll look at to see if the bench is strong enough and where we need that work. And sometimes a reality check is good, and it's been a good reality check that today. Some good questions answered. We've just got to make sure that we make the right decisions next season on players to take us forward. 2
young lads on the bench from the youth team, haven't they? Will they have learnt a bit just sat there watching it?
They both deserved Burge and Marcus. Yeah. They've had great last 2 weeks. It's been excellent. Bringing Ryan Kidd in was brilliant because it gives me a real consolidation and the synergy between the youth players, and we're getting to know them, getting to know everything about them, and they've been excellent, but they've deserved the chance. They really have. They've been outstanding in training, and I wanted to get certainly Burge on the pitch today because he could be a talent. He could be a talent.
Some of those boys, have they got a big summer ahead of them now to try and push themselves forward into the squad for next year?
Yeah, they've got 18 sessions that they'll do. We've got a good strength and conditioning team which they'll be in every week. So they're going to have a massive summer in terms of getting stronger, getting more powerful, getting fitter, and I'm expecting them to be the front of everything when we come back. It's something that's never been, really looked at this football club for a long time. So it's been neglected, and it's going to be a difficult summer for all the young lads. But it's sacrificed. They've got to sacrifice their summer to become a good technician. Needs to become stronger, and we will. We'll become more stronger and dynamic as a whole club.
Hallam Hope, let's give a word for him. As everybody knows now, the first league hat-trick. The should be an idea if I didn't say that. Scored it in the cup since 1999. What's impressed me, I just said to him, is his variety of goals. It's not a simple tapping all the time. It's a header, it's a flicked header, it's a hammered header, wherever you look.
Yeah, he's got. At York, we could have been talking about 2 or 3 goals at York. He was that, he was that elusive and very bright at York. He just didn't have that, clinical edge to his game against York. But today, he's seen a real clinical side, and he's very positive, in his running, his movement. He's different. He's different to what's out there. Most players in an academy now, this new number 10 role, they want to show to the ball, they want to show how good they are, want to do tricks. He loves going in behind, he loves hurting you, he does enjoy hurting centre halves, and he's been able to do that. And I've been delighted with him. He wants to learn, he wants to get better. I think he's in a good environment, I think it's positive, and we've seen the best of him. And Danny Rose weren't available today. Alan's really stepped up, and his work rate's impressive as well. So I'd love to be able to work with Alan. He knows that, and I'll try and speak to Roberto and see if we can do something, because he's certainly a player that the supporters buy into. He's got energy, he's got work rate, he's got power, but there's no edge with him. He's just a top kid.